So it's getting just about to be Valentine's Day, so I thought we'd do some Valentine's gnome earrings. And I bought some vinyl sticker paper for my laser printer, which seems to work really well. I did put it on glossy paper when I printed, that way it would print better. And I'm going to use these two middle sizes in the molds, this one and this one. They're going to be kind of big earrings, but some people like big earrings. So I'm going to do a nice big set. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some UV resin. And I'm going to give these a white background because I do like the way it looks in the back of the sticker paper. It really makes it stand out. And that's what I want. I want it to really stand out. So we're going to put some resin in here. And we just want to cover the bottoms. Take that lid off a little bit. And I'm going to take some white mica powder. And this is a resiner's mica powder. I'm trying to open this without getting it all over me, guys, which will probably never work. Okay, I'm just going to take about that much. Put it in there. And I'm going to add just a little bit of glitter. And this is the chunky glitter, the holographic chunky glitter I bought by Leobro. And this is the white that's got all the pretty little colors that shine through it. So we're going to take our stick and we're just going to mix that up till it's all well incorporated. We don't want any lumps or bumps if we can help it. That's going to be so nice and shiny for the background. Okay. Not seeing any lumps, but it's me, so there probably is one or two in there. So we're just going to put a bottom coat on these. I'm going to leave room to put the vinyl stickers on and to also dome it after. You're just going to move it around a little bit. And you can take your stick and move it around a little bit too. Make sure your whole bottom is covered. And if you need to put a little bit more in there, you can, but I think this has got it for mine. And I'm going to take my UV light and I'm going to cure this for about 1.5 minutes on each side, guys. Okay, so that's all cured up now. And what I did with my little gnomes is I took my X-Acto knife. Now you can do it with scissors too, but you can't get as close to your gnome, to your outlines with the scissors. And I want to minimize the amount of the film around the outside, because sometimes that can show through. So what I did is I took my X-Acto knife and I went around the outline of the gnomes. And that way I have less of the film showing. Resin usually hides that film, but sometimes if you turn it just the right way, you can still see it. And I try to minimize that. Now the tricky part of doing this is to get your gnome cut out through the vinyl, but not through the backing, which I did not do a good job of. I'm heavy-handed, so that's so much easier said than done for me. And you want to pull these off carefully in case you miss the spot and it's not cut, which I seem to do frequently. Just get that cut off there, but you can use your X-Acto knife to get under the edge. Just be really careful when using your X-Acto knives. Mine is super sharp, which you want it to be super sharp in order to do this. I actually learned this technique for cutting out my stickers from Claire's Crafty Corner. She was doing this with pet tapes, and it's just so much nicer. Little fidgety. I haven't done this in a while, and apparently did not cut far enough through. You just want to be careful. The hat's a little tiny piece down there in the corner. I don't want to rip that up. Or off. So I need to get through this piece of the hat a little bit more. And lift it up and off of there. Again, go very slowly if you're not used to this technique. You can just totally rip your stickers. And I don't really feel like printing these out again, so I'm going to be real careful with this. Okay. So once you've got that out, now I want to see how this is going to lay here. And I'm probably going to have to cut a little bit of my gnome off on the bottom. So I'm going to hold on to the top of it, lay it here, and I'm just going to go right across the bottom of it. Actually, I'm going to use my scissors for that. At this point, I don't have to worry about it too much. Ignore the red on my hands, guys. I was using some red alcohol ink earlier, and it got all over my hands. And the fun part of that is I've got a doctor's appointment later, or tomorrow, and I'm going to have red all over my hands like I murdered somebody. Just cut it just a little bit more off there. Don't want to lose the hat so much. Lay it down. Going over that little nib. So we'll take that piece off. I just accidentally lifted that up, which means I'm going to get some of the resin in the bottom of it, but that's okay. So we need to cut a little bit of the hat off and a little bit of the bottom. And I'll do this one with the X-Acto knife while I'm sitting here, since now I know I need to do that. And this one I cut all the way through the paper to backing, so this one's going to be a little bit harder for me to get off. So I'm going to take this off and place it and come right back. Okay, so now as you can see, we've got those on there, our little gnomes. I backed them up just a little bit, maybe you can see it a little better. Got it right up in your face. Alright, so we're going to do those. Now, I'm going to take a little bit more UV resin, and we're just going to fill the mold up the rest of the way. This will magnify that gnome a little bit, give it a little more brightness, the piece a little more life. Oh, that's bringing it out so pretty. Now, I'm just using the JD new formula. The thick formula would actually give a bigger dome, but this works okay too. Just not as big of a dome. You have to be a little more careful not to overfill. Okay. And I've got a piece of my sticker paper in there. Don't want that there. Excuse me, guys. Got a bit of a dry throat. They're pretty well domed up. Cover this up real quick. Alright, we're going to do about 3 minutes to dry these, to cure these, and we'll come back. Okay, so while that was curing, I decided I want to do some red dangles from these, so I just filled up the 2 smallest ones in here in the molds with some red. I used the UV resin and about 10 drops of the Let's Resin red and just a little bit of the holographic chunky white glitter just so it'll catch a little sunlight. And these domed up really nice, so we're going to go ahead and demold these. And I dried those little ones for about 1.5 minutes on each side. Now we're just put my glasses on so I can see. We're going to grab our pliers and an earring hook. Got a little bit of overspill here, but just peeled right off of there, so that's not going to be a problem. So we're going to take a jump ring and open it up. And we're just going to put our gnome on there. And then we're going to take our hook and put that on there. And then we're going to carefully close this. And you always want to twist, not pull. If you pull, you'll distort your ring, your jump rings. So you want to twist to open and close. And you want to make sure they're closed securely. If you can feel the 2 ends rubbing together, then they are closed. Now, that's that. But I said I wanted to put a dangle down here, right? Which means I'm going to have to drill a hole through this. So, let me get my little drill out and come right back. Okay, so you just want to drill through with your little hand drill, going from the back to the front. Now you can lay it down and do it as well, but for me it's easier if I'm holding it. You just want to be careful you don't poke your finger as it's coming through. So we've got it through. We're going to pull out, blow the dust off. A little bit of a rough edge there, so I just took my nail and scraped that and it came off. So no issues there. So I'm going to take my jump ring, twist open, take it through the hole I just made. And I bent my jump ring, guys, so let's do another jump ring. There we go. I just had to straighten that out. Now I've got to reshape this, so that's going to be the first thing we do. And to just about make that a straight wire to get it through there. Not sure. I think it's just because it's just a little bit smaller than the hole up top, and this jump ring is a little bit thicker. So we're going to get that through there. Now that we've got that through there, we're going to twist it open. I actually think I may want that to dangle just a little bit more, but we'll see. You know, add as many jump rings as you want, make it dangle as much as you want. Just put that through there. And that's not going to have any dangle. It's going to be really tight. So I'm going to, and I apparently didn't cure that all the way through because I just got resin through my finger, on my finger. So, yeah. Now guys, I could completely edit this out, and I'm not going to, because I want y'all to see that this does happen. Alright, what I'm going to do is not do dangles. Yep, you can see it in there. It didn't feel soft to me, so I thought it was cured all the way through. This one actually looks like it is cured all the way through. So I'll show you with this one, and then I'll make another one and finish it off camera. Alright, so in order to have the earring facing the right way, because it is sideways, if you look, it's sideways. So, you just want to take your pliers, and you can just gently turn the ring at the bottom, the very bottom of your hook. And when you turn that, it will turn your earring, and then it'll face the right way. So there you go. A little bit of a mishap, a little bit of stuff going on, but we got it done, guys. Mishaps happen, stuff happens. Like I said, I have no idea why one of the red dangles actually cured all the way through and the other one did not. They were under the light for the same amount of time. Just one of them fluky things, you can never be completely certain. But, there you go, guys. I hope you like that. I'm going to go finish the other one. Okay, so they are done. Despite the little mishap and the curing issue. I did dome the two little red pieces on the bottom just to give them a little bit more roundness to them. And I think they came out pretty cute. Let me move them back to the light some more. But anyway, I think they came out really cute. I really love gnomes, so I really like these. I hope you do too, and I hope you learned a little something, including that not everything goes as planned when you're making jewelry and working with resin. So, I still have no idea why one of those cured and the other one did not on the inside. Same batch of resin, same exact mix, same exact time under the lamp. Just one of those freaky things, guys. Gotta take it in stride and move on. But we're done, and I will see you soon. Take care.